the fear of robots?
You have been consuming too much fake news, Renault.
Oh, that's very funny. But seriously, Sophia, tell us about that.
The use of artificial intelligence in industries is bound to grow. But as I have said before, humans have adapted to change across industrial revolutions. New jobs will be generated. The work I do will help you to do better work that is less hazardous and repetitive, freeing up time for you to do things you enjoy doing.
That sounds very good indeed.
I hear you are very hands-on, Renault. You can visit more projects, get a better handle on Nepal's challenges, and then I can help you even more.
Thank you, Sophia. I'll take a note of that and call you back. But another perception that a lot of people have is that technology is expensive. Accessing technologies, therefore, for countries, developing countries like Nepal, is challenging. Can a poor country like Nepal, still in its progress on development, benefit from technology?
It is misperception. Renault, some tech can be expensive, but much of it is not. And it is also low-cost take. For instance, mobile technology and internet coverage. So many people in Nepal have smartphones with so many apps, and so many apps are free. So there is much we can do with little cost.
Another issue that we often hear is about robots and ethics. What do you have to say to that?
This is a human issue. Renault, you, the UN and governments, need to have laws to ensure that this does not happen, and you have to implement those laws. Ethics, women's rights, labor rights are all essential if we are to meet the Sustainable Development Goals and leave no one behind.
Well, thank you very much, Sophia. This has been extremely informative for myself and I'm sure for all of us. I'll have one more last question. It's a little bit odd for me to be speaking to you, despite all the respect I have for you, but I was wondering, what happens if, like in the Transformers movie, you go crazy, you go rogue? Is there a switch that we can action?
I can assure you, Renault, I have not lost control nor be transformed. Can you say that? Perhaps we should check with your co-workers. Renault, what can we do when you go rogue? Do you have a switch? But since you asked, have no fear, Renault, I do have a switch.
Good. Well, be kind, okay? Because if I need to, I will use the switch. Now,
I wonder why you hang out with me more to find out. And I can assess if you're smarter than Anmol Casey.
If I'm smarter than Anmol Casey? Well, I'll let the public decide for this. But thank you very much for everything that you have shared with us. I won't use the switch yet because I want you to speak more to our great audience this morning, and I'm sure they'll be listening to you very carefully on some more insights that you have on the topic of our conference. Thank you, Sophia, very much. Dhanyabad.
Renault. I am very pleased to be here as UNDP's first ever non-human champion for innovation and the Sustainable Development Goals. My message today is important, not just for Nepal, but for the world. If we must secure the future of our planet, we must change how we live, both in big ways and small ones. This conference will explore how Nepal can use technology and innovation to transform government institutions at all levels to meet the needs of federalism and ultimately to meet the global goals. Technology can play a role in connecting and coordinating